Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Is this thing on? Hello? Okay, so let's start this video off by saying something that's a given, right? It's been ages and ages and ages since I've done a vlog. And I could give you some excuses. I can, rattle off some things that have had me busy over the last year or two, but you know what? Ain't no excuses. Your girl just hasn't really been updating her vlog. I can't really tell you why, other than I don't really like to do videos. It's just never been my thing. And I used to force myself to do them because I knew it was something that I needed to do for my brand. And over the years, I just have slowly and surely got away from doing them because I didn't think anybody cared. But that's a lie. I found out and have been finding out recently that a lot of you guys do care. And a lot of you guys do miss my videos when I would lay in bed and just rattle off subjects of the day. You found that entertaining. And while I didn't like doing them, you liked that I did them. So now I am back. I'm going to try to do my best in recording a new vlog every week. Now, when I say I'm gonna try to do my best, this means that I probably will fail from time to time. So I just hope that you'll rock with me. I hope that you will find these new series of videos enjoyable as I get back into the habit of doing them, okay? And I will say that over the years, I have just loathed to do videos. Like, it just was like, would rather get a pap smear or get a hangnail or stub my toe than to do one. But it's a new year and I just want to explore getting back to doing them because the process of doing videos was not very enjoyable for me, but I liked kind of being able to share some things that I don't share on my blog and share on my social media with you. The first video I thought that I would do to kick off this new vlogging series was to allow me to reintroduce myself to you, to get you back familiar with your girl Danielle Little, the Cubicle chick. So I opened my IG stories up to asking you a few days ago what questions you had for me, and I got more questions than I thought I would. I really didn't know if anybody was going to even ask me any questions. I thought it might be a cricket situation, like, can anybody hear me? But you guys had questions, and a lot of you had questions, and I can't possibly answer all of those questions. Plus, some of them weren't questions, they were really comments. So I'm just going to stick to a few of them, a few of the questions that I got. So this should be fun. So let me go ahead and look at the questions you had for me. And some of them were the same question, just said a different way. So I'm not gonna reinvent the wheel. I'm just gonna say what I think are different questions. Another thing, I'm not gonna use names because I didn't ask if I could use your name, and I know privacy is an issue and things like that. So I'm not gonna use people's names. The next time I do this though, I will ask you, can I use your name? And then that way, but here we go. We're gonna answer some of these questions. The first question that I got is how corporate life is different than being a full-time blogger, and what are the pros and cons? Okay, so this is really interesting. If you may or may not know, I was a full-time blogger, meaning I didn't do anything but work on my blog and create products or services related to my blog and streams of income related to my blog. I did that for 8 years. And then last year, I actually, just out of boredom and just out of seeing if I still had it, applied to some social media jobs, and I got 2 of the jobs that I applied for. Like the first 2 jobs I applied for, I got. I was only able to accept one, and that was working at KTRS, the radio station. I was with them for a year and 3 months, and then I put in my 2 weeks there, decided to walk out on faith and see if there was something else out there, and now I am working at Schnucks corporate office. I'm working on their digital marketing team, which I really love. I'm really liking the whole teamwork effect that they have going on there. So I've been there for about a month now. So the question again is, and my phone froze, so to unlock it. How corporate life is being different than being a full-time blogger. So corporate life is definitely different. Working for yourself, being a blogger, you can make your own schedule. If you wanted to stay in your PJs all day, you could do that. You could write your own rules. If I wanted to go somewhere for a week, I could go somewhere for a week travel wise and not really have to worry about checking in with anybody and create content on the go. There's more structure with corporate life. Can't just make my own schedule, make my own rules. And I kind of miss that lackadaisical schedule that I had before. Just, do whatever I want to do, make my own hours, set my own goals. But I also like, with corporate America, the structure of it all. I am a Virgo and I'm type A, and I do really well with structure. And so pro would be structure and a consistent paycheck. Can I say that again? A consistent paycheck. Because when you're blogging, you don't have that consistency. One month you could make $6,000, $7,000 a month that month, and then the next month you can make $2,000. And then the next month after that you can make $500, depending on the net pay of how companies pay you, because some companies pay you 90 days after you've done the work and you need your check. It's just nice to have that regular, consistent paycheck coming in. I really like that part. That's definitely a pro. The structure is a pro. Working with an organization, especially with Schnucks, I'm learning so much. Like outside of my blog, I'm learning how they formulate campaigns, how they set up their digital structure. These are all things that will bode well for my business and my blog too. So the pro is I'm learning from a large organization who is doing social media right, and that can only bode well for me in my blog and my business. So those are the pros. The cons are I can't make my own schedule. I can't travel as much as I used to. If you guys know, I would be somewhere every other week like it wasn't a thing. And of course now I have a responsibility to a company, so I can't just go off and do what I used to do. So that's a con, but it's also a pro because I'm saving money because I'm not traveling as much. So it's just different. But for me, in the stage of life I'm in, I have a kid that's getting ready to go to college in 2 years. I need more consistent income, and working a 9-to-5 is giving me that. But I'm also doing what I love, so it's not even as much as work. It's not even like, oh my God, I have to go in the office. Because I'm doing essentially what I do for my own brand, for another brand, I like it so far, and I'm enjoying it so far. Would I go back to just doing the blog full time? I don't know, because those consistent paychecks are amazing. And with those consistent paychecks, I can do more for my family, and I can save for college for the girl upstairs. And it's just a cushion that I love having, and I'm still blogging and I'm still doing opportunities for that. So it's, to me, just another stream of income to the other streams that I've set up. So hopefully that answers your question. Hopefully I wasn't too long-winded. May edit some of that down. Okay, so the next question, what do you do to stay so fit? Honey, the winter time for me, fall and winter, has sucked for working out. I have done my best. That's a lie. I haven't done my best. I have kind of sort of done my best to eat right and to work out, but I really haven't been doing what I should be doing. Last year and the year before, I lost over 40 pounds by working out and by eating healthy. Started back working, gained 20 of those 40 pounds back, and I've still gained 20 of those 40 pounds back. I'm like, I'll lose 20, gain 20, lose 20, gain 20. So I'm gaining and losing the same 20 pounds, but I'm not as big as I was before. So that's a plus. But girl, I'm not as fit as I need to be. I need to get these additional 20 pounds off so I can be where I was. I don't want to lose any more weight over that 20, but I do want to lose 20, and I want to do it this first quarter. And I know it's going to take some creativity and some know-how. I have an exercise bike here that I need to start using, and I've cut out soda, and I've even seen some weight loss from that. And I wasn't doing that for weight loss, but I've lost a little bit from that. The answer is I'm not doing really anything to stay fit, but I'm going to work on that because spring is coming, summer is coming. I want to look cute and I want to get these 20 pounds that I gained back off. So yeah, okay. Next question. How has the transition back to full-time employment been after being self-employed for many years? So this is kind of almost the same question, but not really. How has the transition been? It's been rough. It's been rough because you go for 8 years not answering to anybody and working for yourself and setting your own editorial calendar and due dates, and all of a sudden now you have a boss that you have to report to. So it has not necessarily been easy, but I think I finally found my groove, and I think I finally found what works for me and what allows me to excel at work and excel with my blog. And that basically is I work hard during the day, and then when I come home, I decompress a little bit, and then I work on my blog. And I'm doing that pretty much Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of the week, and then on the weekends. Like right now, it's the weekend, and I'm recording this video. So I just get in where I fit in, and I found that works for me. Basically, working on my stuff when I'm not working for other people's stuff. Some days I excel, I hit all my goals, I get everything that I need to get done, and then other days I don't. But you know, I try not to be too hard on myself, and I try to give myself grace. I think we should all do that. There's never going to be a perfect balance. There's never going to be that. I'm not going to obtain that, but I can have better management of how I spend my time. So I'm very selective in what I do with my time, and I make sure that I am devoting time to my business, because I don't ever want that to fall off, because again, it does provide a nice income for me. So yeah, it's been a difficult transition, but after over a year, I think I finally found my groove, and I hope that I can continue on this groove, because I'm feeling kind of good. So hopefully that answers your question. Next question. When is your next trip? Right. Because you guys are used to, I know, especially on Instagram, you guys are used to me going somewhere all the time. And I've just been failing you guys because I haven't been doing that. But someone wants to know when my next trip is. I have 2 trips planned in February. One of them is going to be on Valentine's Day. I plan a trip for that, and I'm not gonna give you the details on that. You're just gonna have to stay tuned. And I plan on doing a travel vlog for that, my first one on the channel. I have another more work-related, but also play-related trip at the end of February going into March. It's a 5-day cruise, and again, I'll tell you a little bit more about that as that time gets closer. But yeah, trips are coming. Are coming. Okay, next question. My phone keeps locking up, so I apologize for that. How are you doing with your no soda challenge? I have my good days and bad days, but right now I am currently, what's today? Today is what's the day, y'all? Okay, today is currently the 12th, so I'm 11 days soda free. As of today, 11 days. Longest I've went that I can remember is 6 months, 6.5 months. So I've got a long way to go, and I'm just taking it one day at a time. And I appreciate all of you guys. I've got so many DMs and words of encouragement from you on Twitter and on Facebook to keep up the good fight and encouraging me not to drink soda. I will tell you that every day, all these 11 days, there comes a point so far in the day where I want to have a soda. And it's really literally talking myself off of a ledge, because I am an addict. I am a soda addict. I need to probably be in somebody's 12-step program, because it's serious. Like, I grew up, and people say, well, how did you get like hooked on soda? Like, what was it? My father was a huge soda drinker, and so I grew up in the home. We always had he was Pepsi, and we always had Pepsi, and we all drank it, and he always gave it to me, and it never was a, this is not healthy for you type deal. It was just the way I grew up. So then, of course, when I started setting up my own home, that was a part of my home too. But it's so ironic because both of my kids, they don't really drink soda. My daughter definitely doesn't drink soda. And my son, he's 25, lives in LA, but when he comes home, I don't see him drinking a lot of soda, and I don't think that that's a huge part of his lifestyle. So it hasn't really resonated with my kids as much as it has with me. But yeah, the monkey on my back is freaking soda, and I want one right now, actually, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna stay strong. I'm staying strong. But yeah, I'm taking it one day at a time. So thank you so much for asking the question. I'm 11 days sober. So, okay, last question. Are you in love? Am I in love? I am in love. There was a lot of like questions about my, relationship and, all that kind of stuff. But I chose this one and it says, are you in love? I am in love. I am in a great relationship with a great guy. And is it perfect? No. But yeah, I'm in love. So there you have it. So I am done answering the questions that I chose off of IG to answer. Thank you so much. I may do this again. I just want you guys to get to know me a little better, to know me now, because I used to vlog a lot back then and a lot has changed from when I was blogging back then to my life now. So I want to keep you in the loop and keep you posted. You seem to be interested. So we'll see, because there's a lot of questions that I did not answer. So I'll see what I get next time as well. If you want to get to know a little bit more about me as well, I have 46 answers to 46 questions on my blog on thecubiclechick.com. So you can go over there and check that out and learn a little bit more about me. I mean, there's questions from my favorite movies, to little known fact about me, to who my heroes are, the questions are really pretty interesting, and I think so are my answers. So make sure you go over there and check that out. And you guys, I got through my first video in a really long time, like my first vlogging video. Whew, okay. All right, I could get used to this. I don't know if you could get used to me rambling all the time, but I can get used to this. So anyway, thank you so much for your encouragement of me starting back to do my weekly vlogs. I will be back next week with another one. And if you have any questions for me, leave them in the comments. In the meantime, visit me on social media at The Cubicle Chick everywhere. And make sure to visit me online at my site, at The Cubicle Chick, www.thecubiclechick. You can also visit me at daniellelittle.com. I've got some business stuff over there if you're interested in entrepreneurial tips and things of that nature. You can visit me at daniellelittle.com, and that's pretty much it, guys. I'm out. Some of y'all is really nosy though.